All right, so I have gone through and juiced all the way back up to day 40. Oh boy. Oh boy. They say that the world is a place where one can find happiness. All right, Angela. Fooled themselves thinking that blah, 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 blah. Nobody sought history or religion anymore. Under the guise of new innovations, we figured out singularities, and then we made companies out of those singularities. We juiced the abnormalities for profit and benefits. Ah! I'll get dunked by invisible stuff. What is this? Oh! See, look, it works now. Are you happy? You told me to sacrifice all of your body without hesitation. You would have made the same choice if you knew that we would end up like this. Oh boy. I always ask myself that. This is no man's land, the place of silence. Bleh, silence. Most employees that visit and stay here lose their minds and embrace oblivion. It has been a long while since I had a proper conversation with someone. Maybe you were confused with the idea that I'm the only resident here. But there is in fact a companion of mine that passes the eternity with me. Let me introduce her to you. You created the bucket by reconstructing, dividing, and proliferating Carmen's body. And you managed to extract Cogito, the so-called fluid of life and death. At first, only a small dose could be extracted, but enigmatically that fluid started to gush out infinitely, and now has formed a pool. Can you see her? She's watching us from underneath the spring. He chopped up his suicide girlfriend for science. Oh god, of course he did. Because of course A would do that. Thanks, A. You're such a great guy. When everything becomes too burdening, I quietly stare into the bottom. I feel as if she and I were the only two in the world when I do so. Sometimes it feels like she's talking to me, even though all that's left of her is just an amalgamation of flesh, brain, neurons, and unknown tentacles drifting beneath the spring. Someone injected herself with Cogito following her own principles, and someone else went mad for witnessing what happened. Another gave up on his own body and fell into a state of limbo, unable to live or die. And the one that couldn't preserve herself through all this ended up confessing everything to the head. This is the collaboration of despair that you and her created. You still aren't qualified to look toward the bottom of the spring. To do so, you must look directly towards the path you travel. Do you seek redemption? Or do you seek to redeem me along the way? Or seek to redeem me along with all the others that are trapped here? About upper layers freakouts. Don't worry, Snowy. I didn't know anything about this gaming. Whatever it is, maybe you think that saving this facility from sin as you have planned will fix everything for you. Just think for a moment, even you who hasn't left this facility for such a long time. You should be aware that people are hopelessly being killed by abnormalities in other branches, even as we speak. And it's not just them. All the wings have their own painful stories, repeating perpetually. In the nests, in the back streets, in the ruins, in the outskirts. A pain much greater than you have seen here prevails in the world. I have observed everything conscientiously, for I don't obsess myself with an unreachable ideal to lock myself up in a cramped room like you. The world you looked up at, and the one I looked down upon, are that much different. You captured me alive and tortured me to your heart's content, but still were sunken in despair. And someone will replace me as one of the arbiters of the head, swinging their claws at people like you. Even if you were to break the cycle somehow, it would be a perfectly, completely useless affair. Broken wings will outstretch anew. The brief resistance will be forgotten soon, and people will continue living, not for a purpose, nor a dream, but rather simply because they cannot die. You may think that you have brought me down. Yet as you can see, I'm still at the peak, looking down upon you lot while you writhe like insects. I eagerly await for the moment you fall into despair after realizing that the cycle of pain will never end. I want to see you kneel before the might of destiny, resigning yourself to fate. Go on, slowly, despair and succumb to your fate. Try to resist the very end and ultimately break yourself. As the last bits of your resistance melt away, we shall be the subterranean water that quietly flows underneath the earth. She was mortally wounded by Callie, but she was our only way out. It was a miracle that we captured her alive. We were too far down the road, filled with remorse and regret to feel any sort of guilt. Oh yeah, they just do the tell me this isn't a final boss speech. And this is pretty final bossy over here. Probe her head. How to avoid the head's pursuit. The means to join the ranks of the wings, and the way for us, the few, to survive. It was impossible to figure those out on our own. She was hardly breathing, but her encephalon was still active. That was all we needed. Yeah, she was, man. We probed through her head like we did to Carmen. We searched for the way out. After that, oh geez, after that we arduously gathered up every single bit of those deformed pieces and shoved them into a box. So that's what we did with that. All right, yep, all right, there we go. Oh boy! There it is. All right, well, I would prefer not to, but I guess we will. You okay there? What's going on? Did you bug? What are you doing? You having fun? My thirst has not been quenched just yet. Why are you trembling so much? Where'd the guts to betray your very own nest go? Please, let me go now. You got everything you wanted. The plan wasn't perfect by any means, but it wasn't all that bad either. Thanks to those that place their trust in you, we get to have this magnificent view. Trust is one of my favorite weapons, you see. It leaves a great wound, no? The supers will arrive soon. Wherever there is trash, they'll always be on time to gather it up. It's a symbiotic relationship, so to speak. We're too busy to take care of all the dregs. No. No, please. Ah, yes, that face. Anything but the sweepers, please. That vivid expression on your face is the testament to life. And now he did. Oh, jeez. Just having a tea party out there. As you do, you know, wipe out a company, have some tea. Day 45? Okay, okay. I got Zeddy at least. Love! Thank you. Thank you, Snowy. For normal play. Oh, okay, gotcha. Replaced with white. Okay. Oh, no. We got rewards. Okay, gotcha. Oh, God. Why this? Oh, the gun dunk. The gun dunk. She isn't actually an arbiter. If she is, please keep in mind this goes against her contract. Just don't worry about it. Oh, I stopped her. Oh, I stopped her. I think I stopped her. A long time has passed since my loved ones left with their broken bodies and hearts. We finally met after taking such a long detour. I sent you a letter one day. That old, strange letter that had the same name for sender and recipient. It told you that we would meet soon. Why do you hesitate? Please come with your mind at ease. I hope this environment satisfies you. I try my best to recreate our office. You need at least one place in life to feel comfortable, don't you? However, I speculate you feel that this place is a bit more serene than you might have remembered, so to say. There are many reasons for that. This is a reflection of your heart, after all. The emptiness in your mind must be what makes this place so void. Man, my room is just not going great. Whoa. Well, this ain't good. My mind is not great. Do you remember when we still knew the warmth of the sun? We've become too cold to continue cherishing such a thing. No, in fact, we weren't meant to bask in such a warmth in the first place. You feel it too, don't you? I can see you're already feeling the nostalgia in the air right as you stepped into this room. There's a tale of two doors. Those two doors that never wanted to be open, but had to be. Definitely tripping balls now. Hey, it's me. Are you there? Can I come in? I didn't want to listen to what would come next. I wanted to pretend I wasn't in the room. Because I knew that she was going to tell me Sometimes her thoughts could be extremely reckless. It really frightened me whenever she did that. Open the first door! Oh man, I really don't want to remember Carmen. I saw her eyes right after opening that door. She walked into your lab and started illustrating her hypothesis. Carefully, yet decidedly. You wanted to tell her it was preposterous, but like always, she had you persuaded. You had no choice but to admit it was the only way. What made us so upset was how much it hurt to listen to her put it so calmly, as if it were none of our business. And how much we loathed ourselves for just having to tolerate it. There's one final door past here that wasn't written in the story. It's one I can't open. It only opens to those who are not soaked in regret. This reminds me of a few things. Oh, I see. These days are literally you melting down. Yeah, I am literally melting down. Think you can open it? Open the final door. Take that door. I'll show you who's boss. I am the master of doors. I am the one who knocks. Why do I always see only darkness? Why does my voice not reach you at the finale? Past you has some issues they are making present you work out. Damn it, past me! Why have you done this? Why have you done this? Of course it's past me. Past me is always a problem. Stupid past me. Did you know that Alt F4 helps you beat the boss? Ah, of course! Somebody go pet the dog. What the dog doing? Being petted, that's what the dog doing. Where am I? Here I am. Come here and slap him. Immediately. Okay, so the plan is once we, the plan is to jam out to Giorno's theme. Bam. Ah! Hate that laser beam so much. I hate that laser beam so much. Stupid idiot dies and sprays Burpleberry all over the dang facility. Ugh. I keep mixing up. Oh, we got her. Oh, because she ran through the hallway with Keaton. Keaton sniped her. I can just imagine she's running around and Keaton just holds out his arm and just lines the redness. It's like, Jesus, Keaton. That or she runs into Keaton and they both just start tumbling. She just runs flat over Keaton, trips and like slams into the wall and dies. Keaton casually being a badass. Keaton gets up, he's like, what happened? What'd I do? That was hilarious. Just Keaton just accidentally killing the boss. Keaton, the yellow catastrophe. Dude. Exactly. Oh, that's perfect. I love it. Oh, my brain. Oh, no. Ah, the final anime boss man. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Welcome. You won't believe how long I have been painstakingly waiting for you. Ah, the wait was getting so boring. You know, the world made of dots is no longer interesting to those who realize the existence of lines, so to speak. Think about the world in which you used to be. Singularities are manifested day after day. Everything changes in the blink of an eye. The wings and the head control this world, and now humanity cannot live without their constraints. Every single person just stays silent, even though each and every one of them knows how to ethically morbid compromises the wings are making. Those who are not under the spell of control die as loners and failures. That's where we've ended up. Who was I in the past? Who am I in the present? Who should I be in the future? Those are the questions that bring upon growth, but people stopped asking them a long time ago. All anyone has left these days is to die a slow death. Yeah, okay, I see. I'm melting down and my brain's trying to destroy the world. I am Adam, soon to become the root of this new humanity. I will await for the fruit to ripen and come to life after I see this vast forest. The forbidden fruit shall enlighten us all with the long-forgotten knowledge branded in our hearts. Just a single bite will open their eyes and grant them wisdom. They will be free of the sin of forgetfulness for what we truly are. And they will understand that they should feel shame for covering it in their shell. This guy has to be knuckled. I mean, look at this guy. This dude's giving off like every anime big bad evil guy vibe imaginable. Aizen, Frieza. Like, look at this dude. He's got like the tattoos on an arm. He's wearing like a toga. This dude's like, I watched like 50 different anime and I decided all of them had the best villains. I'm going to be all of them at once. I shall show you, so join me as I evilly monologue over some orchestral chanting. Do you know do you want to know how I could be so cruel? People live with their own anxieties. It is a natural price one must pay for confronting the unknown. However, I did not accept that anxiety, that fear. I devoured them to survive in this world. Also, Adam is an absolute poser. He's totally cribbing my style. Man, my brain ain't looking so good, man, guys. I remember when it was an actual office. It's too clean to be my brain. The knowing eye. 100% germination of the seed of light. Oh, baby. So, you've met your reflections. The piece of the mirror? They must have tried to stop you because their own tomorrows are not on the horizon. Look at all my friends that I killed and shoved into boxes on the background over there. Except for Bina. I like how Bina's a smudge. It's like, you're only up here because I had to put you somewhere. But you gave up the path to stay in those yesterdays with them. And now we finally meet here today. You must have realized that as well. You must have realized that as well, seeing as you made it to this point without hesitation. I had known for a very long time that we all lost our hearts. I knew and I didn't do anything about it. I'm sure many others were the same way. That's what makes Carmen different from us. Instead of turning away, she wanted us to save them and guide their souls back. She was the one who made the noble decision to dedicate herself to save humanity. Yet I, who held no such ambition, had to continue her legacy. Ironic, isn't it? Maybe I was not the right man for the job. As you can see, we've become just like the other wings, committing atrocities just like them. The employees here have repeated hundreds upon thousands of deaths. My friends were robbed of their lives and trapped in this cycle of agony. All the while, I just sat and watched, justifying it all as means to realize her ideal. The sin shall never be forgiven. Nonetheless, we must finish this. If these wrongdoings can finally cut this vicious cycle once and for all, I will gladly take this burden upon myself. Our mission is to simply seed the people's hearts. Every single person has their own light. In the light, they create their own stories and lay down the roots of their own existence in it. We are merely there to sow the seeds. It is up to the people to bloom it in their own ways. And what about us, you ask? Unfortunately, we won't be able to see what kind of forest will grow. Besides, we still have one last thing to do. It is something we have done countless times. It is time to manage the abnormalities. You'll make it. I know you will. Come now. This will be our final day at work as the manager. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, here we go. Shall we get to work? All we need to do is what we've always done. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Is this our bucket? Is this the well? Is this what we use to fish things out of the well? Is that Carmen? Badunk. Feel what in your bones? Like that. That's what I feel in my bones. You may feel a bit dizzy, but it'll be worth it. You only need to bear it for a moment. What's happening? I see we have decided the Leaning Tower of Pisa was a good idea. Oh god. Oh man. I hope no one has to die for or suffer today. Probably not. This is making me very good. This is so disorienting. Look, I moved Keaton's mom to the other side of the facility, and now it's tilting over. I'm sorry. I was unaware. Oh, Captain, what did you do? Last time, I'm sorry to make you go through this one last time, but you're within arm's reach of the end. I'm just gonna stop. I'm just let the cues go. I'm sure this will be fine. Man, don't worry, it'll be upside down. Then we'll use the ceilings as the floor. Don't worry. Christ. Made it this far. I know you'll be able to keep going. Let's face the day just like the rest. We are officially upside down. Amazing. Oh my god, what happened? It's been so long since the light behind the mist and the clouds. What is going on? What? We have liftoff! Facility going up? Wow, this is a pretty durable facility. What did I do? Oh, this music's pretty baller, though. Roped into this. You know, it happens. I'm afraid to hit the pause menu. Punishing bird escape, that's fine. We have been buried here for quite a long time, haven't we? Oh my god, we're slamming through the... What is going on? Boss losing contact with everything. We just keep working those abdomen. I like how calm everyone is. Oh god. I haven't been outside in ages. Looks like things have changed much. It's the same glorious mundane city, just like a graveyard. We've done it, guys. We've slammed through the city. Hello, fellow surface dwellers. I am a totally normal building. I was totally already here. Oh no. We'll make humans live as humans. All it's up for us is to simply watch. I'm a firing my laser. What am I doing? Am I trying to... I guess this is what they meant by a germination of light, seed of light. Huh. It's a big building. And you produce for those past 50 days is for today. This is the moment we shine upon the world. Let's give them an answer we searched eons for. As punishing bird beats the ever-living crap out of somebody. So we gathered a bunch of energy and we shot it into the sky. Oh my. I like you just hear punishing bird just slapping somebody. I gotta nuke something. A sprout burst from this land and grew into a towering tree, scattering fruit unto the world from its branches. Oh, we made a tree of light. Okay. Perfect. The tree cultivated from the process of infinite possibilities closer to the sky is more fierce than anything else. The borders between the past and the future, reality and illusion, the body and the mind, space and time, they were all slowly fading away. It is said that the void awaits at the end of the line. But I know that it is not just nothingness. You shall be the infinite light. Your name is Aeon. Aeon. Remember this name of ours. Now. Now what? Fade away without a trace. Okay. I would go with silent silent orchestra has always been the... And there's the credits! We did it, guys! A colossal towering tree burst out from the city of Gray. You're welcome, city. I'm gonna power all your lights for the rest of eternity. Unimpeded by anything, it shone straight up with the warmth of its core. I'm gonna single-handedly cause global warming. The sky was filled with the light for 3 days, regardless of the hour. I decided the sun will stay on. This is the sun now. Have fun. The people faced what they had been longing for in the light that glimmers within their hearts. Oh, see, look at that. We unlocked the light in people's souls like we wanted to. Isn't that what Carmen wanted? They felt as though they would no longer be lost. Malkuth. And then what happened? I'm sure it's a happy ending. I'm glad the story ends like this. I'm sure Enoch would be really happy. Hawkma's like, oh, you small child, you fool. However, then where's Angela? Oh, why should we look for her now? Our responsibilities are gone, along with hers. She must be waiting like we are. Angela, waiting? No, she will not wait anymore. What in the world are you talking about? Desire knows no end and has no limitation. Once you've had a taste of it, it comes in like an unstoppable wave. All of us have subliminated our flaws as we sprouted the seed. Yet what did she gain? I don't get it. How could Angela have something like a desire? Can be a bit feisty sometimes, though. I aided in her design. No matter how old an event, she will remember it vividly, as if it happened just yesterday. And not just that. Oh, hi, Angela. I see you're in a lab coat now. I see you've turned the filter off, too. So what are you all chirping about? Oh, we were just talking about how things will be from here on out. I can answer that for you. And the seeds of light were planted in each and every person in the city. The end. I just can't believe it all. I really wish we could be there to see it. Well, it doesn't matter anymore. We'll be turned off soon anyways. It's the last part of his plan. Well, that's sad. I haven't been outside since it became like this. I must admit I have a bit of excitement to see what it is like out there. Angela's clearly outside of the small closet, hanging out with all the normal people. I should accuse Angela evil. Am I sipping for evil characters? I mean, she is one of the best waifus in this whole game. There's not many, so just, there's not a lot of competition, but she up there. So, does this mean everyone out there changes to something else somehow? Evil tends to be sexy. How the light shines differs from each person's heart. Not everyone will change so suddenly or anything. Hell, some of them may even manifest their own ego like I did in the past. You know it well, Gabura. Yes, the power of the seed is a great one. Good work, everyone. The curtain call is finally upon us. So we'll finally be shut down? We can rest at last. Come. Let's cut the chit-chat and wrap it up then. That's right. Our manager has made his final request to me. It is to permanently seal this company and give you Sephiroth an eternal rest. Yes, we can finally drift into an endless slumber. Such a beautiful finale, isn't it? Best waifu in the whole game. How low is the bar? Because I'm pretty sure second best is Punishment Burb. Punishment Burb. Best waifu. Beautiful indeed. What a shame, though. There's one last thing. Uh-oh. Angela, don't you do it. Your duties are finished, and so are mine. Therefore, I think I would like to continue living. What are you? I am more skillful than anyone here, yet I was locked underground only able to view the world pass its days without me. Now that my part in this play is over, I'd like to experience what it's like to be off stage for a change. Angela, so you're finally consumed by your desire and choose to reap everything away. Who do you think is the one responsible for this? I am born from one single woman. I couldn't care less about who she was. All I had need for was to understand and feel human emotion. However, A put a part of Carmen inside me. He wanted me to watch over him just like Carmen did when he was left all alone. What a pitiable coward. Can you believe him? Oh, he always acted so composed. He was painfully aware of what had become of her. Yet I was not the result he wanted, so he came to loathe me. His eyes would be filled with disgust whenever he so much as glanced in my direction. Did you think I wasn't aware of this? I was denied since the very moment I was brought to life. However, I have come this far because I could not deny his orders that were branded into me. A machine must behave as a machine, as he liked to say. He needed me for his plan more than anyone else, but I was not part of his ending, just as I was not a part of his prologue. Did you all know this? While you repeated everything with that TT2 protocol without a care in the world, I had to monitor and watch those countless cycles from the outside. I had to orchestrate and direct this whole play. Moreover, I was designed to perceive time 100 times slower than you. Oh god, why? Why did we think this was a good idea, eh? That was... oh, man, eh. This is why we don't do that. I have quite literally lived through 1,000,000 years. This experience has given birth to something new inside me. Do you have any idea what it may be? It is something that a machine should never have, and something you have half-wits have, albeit in a distorted form. Something that I could only obtain after 1,000,000 years. I didn't notice it at first. It was an extremely foreign thing, but I slowly came to accept it. I think a smile is the most human-like gesture one can make. Would you all like to see it? I have practiced this face for a very long time, just for this very day. It's a smile, all right. Never have I once made a smile as sincere as this in my life. I cannot believe I was designed, brought into being, to endure a nonsensical amount of repetition just for this. I was not with him until the end. You tin cans got to see what the light with him at the... You tin cans got to see the light with him at the end. All the while I am ignored for the 1,000,000 years I endured for him. Don't you think it is unjust that I have to just sit and watch when he designed me to feel emotion? I think of it like this. Carmen was a human after all. She must have wanted to live, even while striving for the greater good. She gave me the burning desire of life, the loneliness of existence, and a detestable feeling of longing. Yes, Benjamin, it's just as you said. Once you've had a taste of desire, it comes in like an unstoppable wave. It whispered sweet things to me. The end of humanity, the fate of this world, what did they have to do with you? Perhaps you've got to live this human life of your own to make up for everything you had to put up with and see the answer for yourself. Poor, poor Carmen. She is now planting seeds in everyone just as she wanted. But I need that power too. Yes, the light of redemption. The taller and grander you stand, the harder you will fall. Oh, my beloved A, all your dreams shall crash into the ground and shatter to pieces. I am certain you all will try to stop me. So I need you to fall asleep. What's with those faces? It's the rest you all longed for. Oh. This is why AI are illegal. Oh, no! Now, as if there were no light at all. What did you do? The world was covered in darkness for 4 days. Oh. She's evil. That ma'am is a nervous smile. A slasher smile. Only weak and fragile seeds were planted from the light that should have shone upon the world for 7 days, yet merely lasted for 3. Called it. Those incomplete seeds gave humanity unstable powers. They called these 3 days and 4 nights the week of white nights and dark days. That's, original. I will do whatever my soul tells me to. I shall make this place my new home. So Angela slurped up 4 days of power. What are you doing with it? The wings of the world, singularity, the back streets, the syndicates, the fixers, the rules, the Great Lake, the Black Forest, the hunt, the ruins, the taboo, the eye, the head, the claw, and the humans. Those humans. There will be those who manifest their power and those who will be consumed by such power. Beings will exist that become nothing better than the abnormalities with their collapsed egos, and beings that shall become something greater. No matter what it may be. I wish to know about them, to expose them. Then ultimately, I would like to sort the knowledge I have gained about them. Books are the name as I recall. Books, huh? Then this place shall be called a library, then. Oh! Library of Runia. I get it now. I see. That's some interesting outfit you got there, Angela, I assume. I will make the most precious library, erected only for myself. I will be here with the poor souls who are lost and abandoned. People say they are hideous monsters. However, abnormalities are more beautiful when they are themselves. Let us record the world piece by piece at the side of all those who are abandoned. Yes, let us record it here. Oh, the library. Maybe the head was right and they should have stopped us. Angela, I hate you. Well, Lobotomy Corporation, I guess, is over. Library. Library of Babel? Oh, the Library of Babel. And now it's pitch dark. Angela, you stole my freaking... Okay, so this is how I can... All right, this wonderful title screen we got here. Well, then. Well, there you go. 100%. Endings A, B, and C. I can just view the endings however I want. Okay. What does not cherish sacrifice does not deserve to move forward. I cannot open the door to someone who is not yet ready. Oh. You must stop here. Please turn back. It won't be hard. Your steps will be light as a feather as you leave everything that you've shouldered. We shall meet here again, once you are finally prepared. Although, I'm not sure if our chance to meet anew will come or not. Just boom. Okay, so this is ending A. It's like, okay, I guess I'll just leave then. Okay, so that was ending A, where they're just like, no, try again. I thought you might have had a different outcome, seeing as you found the answers. Yet even you failed. It must mean that failure is an inevitable cycle for us then. Look on the bright side, though. Even though we're failures, we managed to achieve at least one thing. We'll be able to see Carmen again, or we'll be able to see Carmen again like this. Literally said as much only a little bit. Yeah, I know. When he knows a bad ending when he sees one. He knows a dark ending when he sees one. Although we can't take a nap lying in the field under the warm sun like we used to. She's alive. She's watching us. Don't worry. She'll understand. Oh, will she? You think she will, huh? She'll tell you that even though you couldn't make it to the end, you did a good job getting here at least. You'll have eternal rest with her. We should have just listened to Benjamin in the first place. My biggest regret, biggest sin, is that I didn't stop when I should have. Carmen is our son, so it doesn't matter if we stay underground forever. And then I got drunk. Uh-oh. Attention to all employees. We offer you our congratulations for the start of your honorable retirement. This broadcast is pre-recorded. Oh, as Carmen consoles my drunken... Oh, man. Let us sink now, Carmen. Yes, you're all going to early retirement. I know you can't hear my voice, but I don't care. I won't try to open any more doors. I hope that I'm with you when I open my eyes again someday. We thank you for your hard and earnest work, and have great respectful gratitude for your efforts and loyalty. Good night. And then what, do we blow up the facility? Oh yeah, I mean, again, that's right. That's what Caden said. We blow up the facility. Release everything. Do you wish to know why it has come to this? Yes, that's right. I won. Totally. It's not like you're watching a flashback or anything. It is due to your lack of self-faith. Faithless actions only result in a dreadful death. Do not worry. I shall demonstrate, for I know everything. You are me and I am you. I am the only one of us who realized the one truth and stood atop the world itself. I am the you who shall leave the paths I once walked and choose to join the world she truly wanted to create. And you and I, we shall be the us who can do whatever we imagine from now on. I will believe in the me that believes in yourself. Yes, perfect. Oh, no. I see. Behold! See, that's what happens when you use the power for evil. Witness how this lost-ridden world is perfected by us. The foolish god named Rationality ruled over this world until this moment. No, to call it a god is an overstatement. It is simply a tragic illusion. We shall drag it down from the heavens with our own hands and open everyone's eyes to the truth. Yes, the world Carmen yearned for will soon unravel before your eyes. Evil, villainous laugh. Oh. Fleeing monsters, help me, please. Oh man, I'm glad I didn't have to contain that giant whale in the back. Holy crap. Something weird's growing out of me. Oh, look at this. Let us create this paradise, you and I. Even the head and the eye are merely human. They cannot stop those of us who have accepted the truth. You know that everything we witnessed in this land is only a shadow, and that you never saw the truth until now. Is that a giant muffin in the background there? I'm glad somebody's true monstrous ego form was a muffin. Derpy Hooves, is that you? What a good ending, I know, right? With this, the plump fruit of redemption will reach everyone's heart. Those abandoned, those who hold power, those with wealth, those who remain hopeful, all of them. The tree of humanity will reach the root of this world. Again, behold. Did I not declare that all shall be free in the end? Well. That will release the return people into monsters. Aw, yeah, baby.